Hello, this is Vince from Sniper Day Trading, and this is Tuesday's market, January 18th. And this was in the pre-market. The S&P had pushed up into new high ground before the open, coming off of about 1293, backed off, and first turning point area here, as identified just by the signals here, would be this area right here. You can see we do get pretty good little drop off right after that. Getting closer to the open, 6:30 happens right about here. Just a slight little uptick on the open, consolidate a little bit, and the next trading signal comes in right here. These are just based on the indicator, not necessarily anything else. I'm just kind of pointing out these spots here. But an entry right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would have been an okay spot for a 1-point gain. Pre-market, that would have been a 1-point gain. Next signal comes in about 15 minutes or so after the open right there, and you'll see that that lines up just exactly like so, right in here. And again, that would have been at least a 1-point gain. That's probably the best move of the day because the market didn't really move very much today at all. So after that, getting closer to 7 o'clock. So the first half an hour had one okay small scalp trade, a second trade, and then right over here is the third area right here, about 7:15. That's right in that little spot area right there. Again, that would have been at least a point, a little bit more in there on that. Just on the first push up, probably about a 1.5. 6, 7, 8. Well, 2 points if a fill at the top. It may or may not be likely. Again, maybe 2 points in here if you're covering right at the bottom. Next signal area, just based on the indicator, would be right in this spot right there. That's about 7:30. So there's 4 trades there after the open. Again, this could have been a secondary entry right in here for a small add-on, but let's see, I won't go into more than that. Next area here was do get an initial push right here, but it comes back, and then the second attempt, that would be that signal right there. That would be this area right here. So that actually looks good. Sometimes, well, on a V or a straight, this kind of somewhat goes straight up. Even an entry, say right in here, 1, 2, couple ticks against you. Even up here, 1, 2, 3 ticks against you. Still, with running a 4-tick stop, that would have still been okay. Next area of interest is just around 9 o'clock. Market really starts to slow down there. You can see how that lines up just right. And just seeing that we had such a short range, took a few small trades. I could have stayed with this trade in here, but market was showing some heavy overhead resistance right here, and nonetheless, it just took a few small easy ticks in there because market didn't look like it was giving me any much more than that. But this drop in here, this is what I was looking for, but we pulled up, and so I got out with a -2 tick loss, and then this was the drop I was looking for. Once it did start to show its hand, a 1-point gain right there. And then going forward here, this was 1 tick loss on 1 contract plus a point on 2, and this was a little bit saddening for me because that would have made the difference right here. I was in this trade right here, but I elected to get out. It did show signs that this was exactly where it wanted to go, but I just bailed out. Didn't want to end the day on a loss just in case we pulled down, but it's my fault. I did have the right idea, and I could have picked up at least a point out of that. But market's still trading, and I won't make another trade here today. There's not enough time in the day here. I just started too late, and just look at this range. It's like nothing. So. But still, did come out positive on the day. So, till tomorrow, thanks for tuning in.